this next demonstration is how to color the bottom mouth. So what you're going to do is practice on colored paper. You can even practice on the back of the paper if you ran out of room. Lightly draw a bottom mouth, and then you're going to use your scale as a guide. So we just made these scales, and you're going to use your scale as a guide, and you should have this handout, okay? And so what we're doing is creating the illusion of a shaded cylinder, which is the bottom mouth, right? But it's different than what we did when we weren't creating like translucent objects, because these are reflective objects. So notice here how you can actually like see through. Okay, there's depth here, so it's like darker, and there's quick changes. So this handout's important. Quick changes, dark to light. There's a cast shadow under the mouth because that creates the illusion of like a lip. Okay, offset vertical reflections. So look at this. So there's like light yellow here, and then I move it in a little bit and create a light yellow line there. So make sure you're looking along with me. See how that's, a lot of people don't get that, and then they just create these like lines of value that go straight down, like stripes, and then you're not really creating the illusion of two different size cylinders. That's what does it. Wider and then narrower. Cast shadow underneath and quick reflections of light. So let's do it using our scale. So if you have a clear bottle, you're not going to use my scale, you're going to use your scale. That's why it's important that everybody does a scale. Or if you have an aqua bottle, or if you have like a ochre color, yellow, whatever, okay? So I am going to use the green bottle because that's what most people have, and here we go. I'm going to start with my step ones first. And I'm going to create all of those little dots and highlights. Some of us had an opportunity to kind of like practice this yesterday, just kind of identifying where these things are. Now you're doing the same thing except you're coloring. Okay? There, I got some highlights in there. Now I'm going to go to my next step. Oh, I forgot what it is. I can check my scale. My next step is light yellow. Chances are my light yellow isn't too far from my white. And then ochre. Hard thing is, and I'm not being facetious, I mean it, is we need to try to color in the lines. I know it, I mean, my son, he can't color in the lines. So try. There's some people that have kind of like a messy edge, and then they create that messy edge throughout, and it kind of makes this like halo effect, which that's what I suggest you to do if you aren't capable of coloring in the lines. And it kind of ends up looking intentional and neat, you know, like neat as in kind of cool looking. Now, just to make it, you don't have to do this, but to make it easier for myself, I'm going to skip to a black, just because I don't want to leave that out, because that's an important one. The important thing is you want your value to appear irregular, you know? And notice how this is really choppy? Well, that's what my later layers are for. So don't worry about that for now. Just kind of do what you see on your bottle top. If you follow your bottle, it's sort of like copying, which is great. Because it kind of gives your answers away. And then, whatever you're not sure of, it's like you can just fill in with your base color, which is like probably green, you know, or silver, if you have a clear bottle.
That's next week. Something rude. Yeah, you should.
During class.
And neither
during class. Oh. Okay. Hopefully by now you have something that looks like this. And then you're ready to blend, because see, you can see the purple through, but you want to do more than one coat because this is still savable. Say I made a mistake or it's just looking bad, you can totally change it. Gabby Bettino is in AP. She uses colored pencil, and this might have a reflection, but this is what her pieces look like in colored pencil. And so I apologize about the reflection because it's in a frame, but she puts like multiple layers on, and like look at that. There's like tons of layers, and she really digs in the color, and it's a good medium for her. Like look, this is all the greens that she uses for a petal. So just like the bottle, instead of just using one green, she uses like a brown, a blue, and two greens and a white and a yellow, just to make the color green. But look at how rich that color looks. Isn't it awesome?
Wow. Yeah.
So cool. So, you know, even for your dark green, you could put a blue in if you wanted. You know, there's like a lot of freedom in it. Or a clear could actually look like this. You can kind of do whatever you want with it. You could put silvers and grays and, you know, like sort of invent color. This looks like it could be colors used in a clear bottle. It's kind of cool. Okay, last step is the blending part. I'm actually going to blend with white. Some people use like a clear blending stick, but I kind of like the reflective quality of the white. If you go over black, you just want to make sure that you kind of draw a little bit with your white to get that black off before you blend over a light color. And the key is with blending, you want to use cross contour lines. Bless. And that's it. That's the top of the bottle. So practice that today, okay? And by cross contour lines, I mean, this is, remember what we did with our cross hatching? You're going to go across this way. And this way. Okay? And that's it.